Hi there, just a quick update on the Bosch PBD40. I left a bit of I suppose it was sort of a review of my perspective from a metalworker's point of view, because that's the majority of my work. I've been using it now, although that video was only uploaded recently, but I've been using it for over a month now, off and on. I think it's great. A lot of really useful functions. It has been easier to use than a normal pillar drill. I've had to make a little bit of a far enough back because of the height of my workbench. Being used to a normal pillar drill with the work table sort of halfway up the column, I was finding I was craning over the machine quite a lot. So I think that little stand there is I made it about 6 inches high. Something I quickly knocked up just to get to use the machine, because it does need bolting down. But as it happens, I was going to put a drawer in the bottom of it, but actually it's more useful like that. I keep my spare, some clean blocks of sacrificial timber for the top, keep the vise in there. There's that guide, and actually some, usually my general purpose drill bits just sitting there as well. So just a little bit of a mod to make it more useful. It's just 19mm shuttering ply I had knocking around. But yeah, regarding the machine, it's as I thought. There's plenty of power. The speed is really be nice if the speed went lower than 2 RPM, but the speed's fine. Great. I've been doing some big countersinking, and the 200 RPM seem fine. The depth, the digital depth stop on it works really well, as well as the mechanical depth stop on the back. I can't think of any negatives really, and this bit of play that is in the quill, drilling 3-6mm steel hasn't caused me any accuracy issues whatsoever. So the potential update on the machine, I said I might change the bearing in the inside the gearbox here, the bearing at the back of the spindle. That might not even happen, because I can't see it causing any issues at the moment. The handles are fine. Just got to watch that one. Sometimes I unwind it too much and the nut can fall out the other side. I might put a bit of a Gorilla Tape over that, because I've lost it out the back sometimes. It's just me unwinding it too much. Again, I've seen reviews where people have put 3D printed handles on this and added handles, or like a forklift handle or disability handle that you put on a steering wheel in a car. I've used pillar drills for years with the handles, and this is fine. I've soon got used to it. I think it's great. There's plenty of grip on it. You tend to tuck your fingers around the handle here if you want to get a bit more leverage, but I've not found an issue really. I was thinking about, well, that's one of the mods I'll do straight away, but I don't think I will. I think I'm happy with it as it is. So nothing else really. It's been fine. It's just being able to take the speed up and down straight away. You put a countersink bit and it starts chattering, you can wind it down a little bit, or you put a small drill bit and you think, well, it can take a bit more speed than that. You can turn it up a little bit. The speed ranges are good, 0 to 850, I think an 850 to a couple of thousand or whatever it is on the side. So the speed ranges are ideal, and with the torque control on the motor, plenty of power. Yeah, pleased with it. I can't fault it whatsoever. I've even been using the clamp on the back. I had some I think a large piece of angle that wouldn't go in my vise. Clamp that down onto the top. I've done some woodwork in it, some small pilot holes in about 50 bits of timber I've got to drill in for something, and it was fine with that. No signs of it overheating or anything. Yeah, I can't think of a negative really at the moment. You can probably tell I'm pretty pleased with it. It has met my expectations and exceeded it in a couple of areas. I think the few negative reviews that I have seen are perhaps people's expectations of the machine. It's a I would say it's a very, very good quality DIY machine. You wouldn't be able to use it in a workshop, 8 hours a day. It's just not going to last. But it's a very versatile machine for somebody like me who mainly does metal work, but I also do, DIY and stuff, and throughout my projects and stuff, I might be hole cutting through a sheet of 10mm rubber with a hole cutter or whatever, so it's a good all-round machine. I hope that helps. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it. Nothing in it for me. It's just there's nothing else that really compares, as I mentioned in my last video. So yeah, happy days.